Here we go, Sheamus versus Big Show, the rematch from last month. And this was a match that took me by surprise. I didn't think it was going to be as good as it actually was. This was a pretty good match last pay-per-view. The ending was very well done. The bro kick into a WMD, great finish. Both times when he kicked out, kind of jumped out of our seats. I think they did a wonderful job with the match. A lot better than you think would happen with Big Show in the match, or even Sheamus somewhat. I've kind of grown tired of Sheamus Del Rio, Sheamus Big Show, but they do put on some good matches. Now, here's the big question. When will this match go on, and will Del Rio cash in? Last month, I had the huge nagging suspicion that the reason that Dolph Ziggler would not cash in was because of the rematch clause. And here was my thought. If Big Show went out and beat Sheamus, and Dolph Ziggler came out and cashed in, both of these guys that are wrestling right now would have had a rematch clause, and that wouldn't make any sense for the WWE. We'd have to do the Mark Henry, Big Show, Daniel Bryan storyline, and you'd have to do, triple threat matches and Royal Rumble, Steel Cage, triple threat. It just wouldn't make any sense as far as individual rematches go. So by doing this, by giving it to Big Show, and hopefully he beats Sheamus. I like Sheamus. I think he's a good guy, but I think he needs to step away from the title picture a little bit. I think he's a guy that doesn't necessarily need the title to put on interesting matches, and I hope he doesn't get the title here. That being said, I don't want Big Show to have the title either. I think Dolph would be better off waiting to cash in Money in the Bank. That's my personal opinion. I still want him to get a little bit more build before he goes in and cashes in. But now would be a perfect time to cash in. We saw hints of, people are saying, well, is Miz going to screw over Team Foley? I'm wondering if Randy will screw over Team Foley and go heel. And then you have Dolph Ziggler. I don't know. That's kind of a far stretch, but we'll talk about that later. In this match, I predict Big Show is going to win. I don't see him seesawing until TLC. There was talks about it. There was rumors and speculation saying that this would go on until TLC. To have Big Show last month, who won clean, to come into this pay-per-view, win, and then go on, to TLC to fight again, it just doesn't make any sense because then, he would have to either win clean, he'd have to beat Big Show, and they're probably not going to do a TLC match. They're probably going to end up being relegated to a chairs match, a tables match, something of that sort. So it's definitely something you want to watch out for. I think Big Show wins this match. Now, whether or not Dolph Ziggler cashes in, who knows? But I think there's a little bit more options for Big Show to face as far as contenders go than for Sheamus. Because right now you have Del Rio, maybe Wade Barrett or Dolph Ziggler. But if you have a guy that's a heel in that position, such as Big Show, you have Randy Orton that can go up against him. Okay? You have more options as far... even if you had to do Sheamus again... I just think there's more options as far as a babyface challenging for a title than a heel. Now, do I want a Big Show title reign? Not necessarily. I don't want either of these guys to technically have the title. I still am under the impression that I prefer Big Show as a tag team wrestler. Show Miz, Jericho, him and Kane last year, 2 years ago. I think he's better as a tag team wrestler personally. That's just me. I'm going to predict that Big Show wins. Will Dolph Ziggler cash in? That's your guys' question. Do you think that Dolph Ziggler will cash in? Honestly, I don't think he's going to cash in just yet. I think that he's better off waiting. I would go crazy if you see him cash in. But I think he waits. I hope he waits. And at least goes on to the speculation of him and Foley at TLC in a match. I think that would be, really interesting. I hope that he gets put over. But if not, and Randy comes out victorious on Team Foley, and once again proves why he's the number one contender, and this is my other thing, then you have Ziggler cash in later in the night. That sets up Ziggler versus Orton for the title, and Orton could put Ziggler over in one hell of a match. So let me know what you guys think. What is your prediction? I'm going to say Big Show wins, and Dolph Ziggler's not going to cash in. Until next time, I will see you all later.